Hey everyone, welcome to Fresh Library YouTube channel. In this class, we are going to discuss about introduction of SQL and disadvantages of earlier SQL concepts. Introduction of SQL, and in the part of introduction of SQL, we are going to learn about disadvantages of earlier SQL concepts. Okay, so without any further delay, let's start our today's session. So in the last class, we have discussed about uh, okay, so information. Okay, uh, data storage. Okay, mainly data storage. So what is data store? Uh, we can store data permanently. Where we can store data permanently, that is called as an data store. We will store the data in the form of books, hard disks, pen drives, and flat files like Notepad, Word doc, Excel sheets, etc. And then SQL introduced normal database and then relational databases. After then we have discussed about what is a file. Okay, file is collection of information stored in bytes or characters format. Stored in bytes or characters format. Okay, what is character? Character means text. Okay, and uh, it was the file is the first backend database in real time. First backend database in real time, and it was introduced in 1960s. Okay, and all file operations are managed by file systems. All file operations are managed by file systems. So till here we have discussed in the last class. Now, uh, in this class we are going to discuss about disadvantages of earlier SQL concepts. So here I am writing disadvantages. Yeah, we can simply disadvantages. We can simply write disadvantages. Okay. So first disadvantage in our earlier SQL concepts is first no data type support. No data type support. I will first try. I will explain this after writing the point. No data type support. So what is no data type support? No data type support means data type is nothing but an the way what are the what we will give the input. We will give the input in the form of numbers like 1 2 3 4, and we can also give the input in the form of text like small a to z and capital A to Z. Okay, and sometimes we can also give boolean values like true or false. True or false comes under in bool data type, and sometimes we can give complex data types like 1 plus 3j, 4 plus 5j, 7 plus 8j. So like that, we can give that type of data type is called as a complex data type. And we are having different kinds of data types like set, dictionary, frozen set, like that. But in SQL, data types are somewhat different. Okay, so main thing here, we don't want to know about what are the data types, but we have to know about what is data type. Okay, what are other data types we don't need. We want only what is data type here. So data type means input characters, like input text what we are going to give, numbers or text or bools or any other format. Okay, so here, okay, we learned about what is data type. But here we are written like a no data type support. No data type support means since we need to provide the which data type we are going to give, or which data type we are going to give, whether we are giving numbers or text, like that we have to specify. If you don't specify, it can't understand in our SQL concepts, in our earlier SQL concepts. Okay, uh, that is the first disadvantage in SQL. If you don't know about data type and all, it will it's okay. I will teach in upcoming session in a brief way. But as of now, we don't need it. Is these are the introduction class only. So we don't want to know that much of in-depth knowledge. Okay. So first of all, first point is no data type support. Second thing, second point is exemptions are not supported. Exceptions not supported. So first of all, what is exception? Okay, whether it will give support or not support, that is another point. First of all, we need to know about what is exception. Exception is nothing but the way we are going to handle the errors in the program, the way we are handling the errors in the program. Sometimes um, the program will give some errors. Okay, program will give some errors, but we need to overcome that errors. For suppose, let's say take an example. Oh, okay. uh, what we can do example as, for suppose we have to write some 10 lines of code. Okay, 10 lines of code, but the thing is the program or had given some mistake in the third line. Okay, the program will is going to give the errors in the third line. So if the program is going to give the errors in third line, then the remaining program will not continue to execution. Okay, will not go for execution, it will stop for at the third point only. But if you handle that error which are facing in the third point or the third line, then the remaining lines from 4 to 10 also will execute, will run and execute. Okay, so in that much in that type in that situation, we need to handle the errors. Okay, if we handle the error at third line, then the remaining program will execute. Okay, this is that is the way of that handling error is nothing but an exception. So but in our earlier SQL concepts, that exemptions are not supported. So if the program is giving error, means it will give error only. It will not execute remaining program. Okay, that is the second point. And then uh, and these exceptions also uh, uh, you can understand by going by showing in practical way. But in our upcoming classes, I will show that in practical way also. Okay. um, Next one, it will not give security because files will not support password mechanism. It will not give security, but because files will not support password mechanism. For suppose, let's take an example. If you are having a Instagram, okay, that Instagram doesn't have any password for your account. Okay, Instagram is not giving to set a password for your account. Then are you able to use that Instagram freely? No, because everyone can open, everyone can see your charts and all. Okay, that will be a problem. Okay, how of course the Instagram is very interesting, how reels and all, but we need some security. We need to set some password Okay, otherwise hackers will hack, and they can also post different kinds of words or letters in your Instagram accounts. Okay, um, that may be a issue. Okay, that may be cause violence, terrorism, anything. Okay, so we need to set password, then only you can freely use. Okay, so but in our earlier SQL concepts, they will not support uh, to set the password. So security which is welcome. Okay, there is a chance to security which is welcome. Okay, that is the third point. So here now security, now security, because files will not, files will not support password mechanism. Files will not support password mechanism. Sorry. Okay, and the fourth point is data retrieval and manipulations are very slow because files will not support index mechanism. Files will not support index mechanism. Because of this, data retrieval and manipulations are very slow. uh, I will mention this point here, and I will explain after writing here. Okay, data retrieval, manipulations are very slow because files will not support index mechanism. Data retrieval and manipulations are very slow guys, because so here problem with the index mechanism. Okay, just I will I will explain this point by taking one practical example. Let's you want to take one book. Okay, and you want to read one particular concept in that book, but that book doesn't have index. Index means, as we know, it will give the content with the page number. Okay, it will give the content with the page number. Okay, in the same way that SQL also have some index mechanism, but previously it doesn't have. Okay, okay. So if you want to read one particular concept in that book, and that book doesn't have any index, then you need to search whole book for a small single concept. Okay, because you don't know where it is. Okay, if it is having index mechanism, then you can start it out from the starting page only. So you can find your particular concept in the index, then you will directly go to that page number. Okay, that page number. if that page that index mechanism doesn't have provided by your book publisher, then it is somewhat difficult to find the your topic. Okay, same here, data retrieval and data manipulations. uh, Data retrieval means if we want to take the data from the 100th page or 99th page or 80th page, we can't take that data. And manipulations, if we want to do modify the page content, okay, then we can't do. I mean, we can do, but it will somewhat difficult, because we need to search the entire book for a single topic and single small topic. Okay, that is here. Next one, uh, files will not support multiple users and multiple platforms. Okay, files will not support multiple users and multiple platform. That means uh, but we can't we can't give permissions to any other users. So for suppose you and your brother or your sister wants to use your laptop or system or car computer. Okay, but the laptop is allowing you to, for only using one person. Okay, the laptop is uh, allowing one person to use the system. Okay, and remaining persons will not will not use it. Then if you want to use or if your brother or your sister wants to use the laptop, then they need to purchase another one, right? Then they need to purchase another one. So but if that laptop gives permissions to access to multiple users, then you and your brother or sister can use only single system, right? Okay. S- that is a problem, but this multiple user support is not provided in the previous or earlier SQL databases. And multiple platforms, it won't support multiple platforms also. Multiple platforms means what we can tell. So it's not a railway platforms. Okay, railway number or a track number 1 2 3, not like that. Here the platform means operating systems. Okay, why hence most of them use Windows operating systems only, right? But we are having another OS also, like Linux and Mac for Apple. Okay, Linux and Mac also. But if SQL, you have developed your SQL script or SQL concepts in Windows, then you can't use that kind of data or applications in Linux or that one Mac OSs in earlier days, not now. Okay, in earlier days. So uh, here the type of support is not given by the earlier concepts. So that is also one of the disadvantage. That is also one of the disadvantage. So here I am mentioning that point here. Files will not supports multiple users and multiple platforms. Multiple users and multiple platforms. Platforms is nothing but OSs, different types of OSs. OS. files will not support multiple users and multiple platforms, different types of OS. Okay, so I that's all for this session. Now again, I want to explain our today's session. Let's have some overview of our today's session. So first of all, no data type support means no text or no. I mean, we need to specify what type of input we are going to give. That means that if you want to give text, then we have to specify integer, or if you want to give character, then we have to specify that string. Like that, we need to specify. And exceptions are not supported means if the program can getting some error in the middle of while executing the program or middle of the program, then that program will stop there only. It won't get move forward. And no security because files will not support password mechanism. So uh, it will not give the permissions to, or it will not allow the users to set password. Okay, if the user is unable to set password, then the account may be hackable, and if unknown persons also easily use that data. Okay, and data retrieval and manipulations are very slow because files will not support index mechanism. That means that uh, uh, for example, book, if the book doesn't have any index, then we are unable to find the particular topic page number. We are unable to find the particular topic or page number. If you want to say some kind of say, one particular topic, then we are unable to find that one. Okay, and we need to search whole book for a single concept. Okay, and then files will not support multiple users. We can't use multiple users. So that means that um, actually Windows and other operating Linux, other operating systems will give permissions to use by multiple users. Like one will be an admin user and one will be an guest user. Okay, in our Android phones, and also having that kind of a feature. Uh, Suddenly, if some of your friends or any others want to use your mobile, then you can give your phone by setting it as a guest user. Okay, so they are unable to see what you are doing daily in that phone. Okay, you can simply open guest account and you can give it to them. And same in the same way, your laptop also having that kind of features in Windows operating systems also. We can give we can add guest users. Alright, okay, we can add guest users also. Okay, and we can also perform actions as an admin, because admin have more permissions than guest users, right? Like if we are in home, we are in our home, and some guests will come, but guests will not do anything in our home because they don't have that much freedom. But in our home we can do whatever we want. In the same way, uh, systems also having admin user and guest user. Guest users only use the system for their need, but they can't do anything. Okay, they can't do all kind of works. Okay, and if you want to if they want to do something in our laptop or system, then they need to get permission from admin user. Okay, yeah, like that. But in our earlier concepts, it won't support that multiple user system. So there is no chance to use the system by the guest users. Okay, only admin users only can access. Okay, for examples only I am saying all this for understanding in a better way. Okay, and multiple platform means we are having different kinds of OSs like Windows, Linux, Mac. Mac users, we will not go for Mac because of it's very costly, as we know. And
we can't go for Linux also, because if you want to do anything on Linux, we have to give commands. Okay. But who wants to security, then only they will go for Linux operating system only, and we can use only Windows only, because Windows is user friendly. Okay, Windows is user friendly. Of course, it is not secure, but it is an user friendly. Okay, so but previous our earlier SQL concepts doesn't have multiple users and multiple platform support. Okay, this is about
our today's session. If you have any doubts in regarding this session or any previous session, then please comment below. And if you want latest updates from our Fresh Library YouTube channel, then you can subscribe our channel. If you found that this information is helpful for you, then hit the bell, like button. Okay. And if we found that this is information is helpful for your friends also, then please share with them. Okay. I hope this video is helpful for you. Thanks for watching.